if you don't want people asking what you're doing, there's 3 ways to avoid it. First of all, you go out early in the morning. Secondly, you dress in high vis. People think you're doing a job. And thirdly, you go to somewhere pretty remote, away from people. Well, the third is what I needed to do today, because I'm going to do some more tests of these Dickie 2.4 GHz walkie-talkies. I had a great response to my last video with clear reception out to about 200 meters. But what if I went a bit further? Could I go much more than that? Well, first of all, I needed to go to somewhere where there's a lot of line of sight, and I could go somewhere where I could put these on a high pole, and also a little bit away from residential areas, without houses with all their Wi-Fi's and other stuff on 2.4 GHz, then maybe the noise on receive will be a bit less and we'll get some more range. There were some helpful comments on the previous video about these Dickie walkie-talkies. They put out, according to one commenter, 6 dBm or 4 milliwatts. Other people have said around 10 milliwatts. Anyway, it's only a few milliwatts no matter what. They operate on 2.480 gigahertz. Now here in Australia we've got an amateur band in the 2.4 gigahertz region, but it doesn't go up quite that high. Therefore, you can't use these as an amateur radio transmitter to make some contacts in the VHF-UHF field day. So a pity about that, because otherwise you would have been able to get multiplier points. Another point is it uses not normal analog FM, but GMSK, which stands for Gaussian minimum shift keying. Basically, it's a very efficient mode. It can be amplified with a non-linear amplifier, and it also has freedom from noise, as there's no information that's amplitude modulated. Apparently it was used for 2G GSM, so a pretty high-tech transmitting mode in these cheap $20 walkie-talkies. I'm going to have this transistor radio providing some audio for the transmitting unit. I'll tape them both together and put them up high on a pole. Then I'll walk away with the receiving unit and the camera. Time for the range test.
I'd like to see a better you, for example. Big difference there. I'm not anti-union, I'm just anti-AEU. Can I also just say one last thing before you go? And that is, a long time ago, which is again,
that's 10 metres.
People haven't forgotten, or sorry, have forgotten. We're talking in the late 80s, early 90s, when this new superannuation scheme was introduced. There was the old 5411 scheme. The union sent out their cronies to basically
20 metres.
Copy teachers out of getting out of the old scheme that I was once in. And that was one main reason why I got out of the union. So basically the superannuation at the time, which as I said, the union sent out their
30 metres.
to basically sell that new scheme. People, 70% of teachers had to sign over or signed over. The other 30% was smart. I've missed out
40 metres.
Roughly in the vicinity of about $1.2 million because of the gap. Whoa. Alright. Ross, you talk sense. Thanks for the call. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. I'd like to reiterate the agreement with the last caller about the pay. I don't think there's any incentive for young people to come
50 metres.
The teaching is so much admin as well as teaching, as well as discipline handling that they spoke about before. So I think it's just the range of skills. I think holidays still feature in people. Teachers get so many holidays. Well, I guess they do. However, there's so much preparation and stuff.
60 metres.
Because once kids, the first band are running for the next 10 weeks or whatever. The other thing I'd like to add to the pay thing is that basically you don't, after you've been in
70 metres.
most of the systems at 10 years, unless you do some sort of leadership position or extra activity, that's it, that's your pay. And it doesn't keep going up. And I think that kids look at that.
80 metres.
Well, why would I do that when my mate can earn in his first year out of uni, as much as a teacher earns at the end of 10 years. So I think that's relevant to it now. I think
19 metres.
Thanks for the call. Reese, good morning. Morning, guys. I'm a parent, and I 100% think that the teachers are well underpaid. The public schools
100 metres.
Aren't funded properly. I have autistic kids that go to a specialist school, which is basically funded by donations and a little bit from government side, but
110 metres.
Like they have, the way they're structured is they have 2 teachers to a class and they have 8 students, so I think that they should get paid a lot more for what they're doing. And those
120 metres.
Do they have problems getting teachers at the moment? I wouldn't know for sure, but I would say so because it's a lot harder. I would say
130 metres.
Qualifications as teachers. I think that they really need a lot more help, and just because I'm actually from New Zealand, I'm not a citizen, so I don't, with this particular school, I get help,
140
metres. Go to different schools, it's all GHz funded, and I can't qualify for the funding because I'm not a citizen. So I think that they
150 metres.
But I also think that the education, the mainstream education system is outdated. Yeah. Thanks. 16 to 12. Traffic. When you're ready to sell your home.
160 metres.
Your advocates first. The transport city on Nicholson Street just before Victoria Parade. Lines being closed off Victoria Parade.
170 metres. Now, notice that it's breaking up a bit, probably because the transmitter is swinging in the breeze on the top of the pole. This is 180 metres, and we'll just walk a little bit down here. Yeah, 180 metres, still okay. $190 metres. $200 metres. 210 metres. $220. This is about 225 metres. And we just zoom in, you can see that seat there and the pole, that's where the transmitter is. But yeah, still okay at 225 metres. We'll just get on this seat, just get a bit more height. This is 225 metres. We'll keep going until we don't hear any sign of it at all. This is 230 metres. 240 metres. 250 metres.
Research into the treatment, prevention and cure of breast cancer. Just $19.99 from newsagents Woolworths.
260 metres. 270 metres.
How the Australians are part of the Artemis Accords to help NASA return humans.
Yeah, it's still readable at 270 metres.
Together a rover, yeah, that's
280 metres. 290 metres.
we're not being called the rover.
Well, we've just hit 300 metres.
Well, we should have entered badly.
We should 100% have.
Rover is soft, no good.
I should also just think you've added an extra O in there.
And at 300 metres, it is still loud and clear.
Could have done better. Very soft. You could have called it skip.
We're now at 320 metres.
Love being in the city. Loved all the atmosphere, all of that sort of stuff. Left a function and fence across the road from Fence Square, basically roughly 5 times.
This is 320 metres.
5 times. 4 minutes of the car driving.
And we'll just look back towards the transmitter. Can we actually see it? It's not the table in the foreground, but it's the seat just behind it.
And he hung up and then
Anyway, we're on 320 metres. 6. Now on 340 metres.
And we went to a cab rank and spoke to the first cab. And the first cab said for our particular journey it was $95.
They're not allowed to do that.
Well, anyway, you know,
Did you say you've got to turn the meter off? The law says you turn the meter off.
we went.
Now at 350 metres. Now I should mention that I'm walking away from the thing, and not only that, but my head's in the way, so if I turn around, then that gives better reception. So yeah, just at about this range, my body is a significant impediment to the signal. This is 350 metres.
Just throwing out spitballing figures. I mean, that would have been an extra 35.
And it's more critical, but if I hold it in the right spot, it's still there.
And that's wrong.
Anyone betting I can get 400 metres, or 1/4 of a mile.
What period of time?
6. 360 metres. 370 metres. 380 metres. $390 metres. Getting a bit marginal at 390 metres. Down there's the sewage farm. But it's still readable at 390 metres. This is 400 metres, and you just heard a burst there. $410 metres. I'll just stand up on this seat. Well, we're getting something. It is just sort of audible. At 410 metres. It's still audible at 410 metres. What if I just put it on here? Does it stand? Nope. Now I've gone down a bit. I'm right near the water. And although I'm line of sight, there's possibly a bit of diffraction or bouncing off the mound between me and the transmitter. But down here, down near the water, at 410 metres, it's perfectly audible. Now I go down the bottom. Down here, can't hear it. About 70-80 centimetres up. Around 1.2 metres up. And it's perfectly audible. I'll just go up again. I'll just show you where the seat I was standing on is. And it drops off. So let's keep going. $420 metres. Yeah, still okay. 430 metres. 440 metres. Getting a sign of it, but it's not audible at 440 metres, so we'll just go down again. And it's coming back. And it's pretty good at 440 metres down by the water. Uh, 450 metres. 460 metres. If anything, that was a bit better than 440. So we'll keep going. 470 metres. Might have heard a little bit there. 470 metres. $480 metres. $490 metres. This is 500 metres. And as you can hear, we are still going at 500 metres, half a kilometre. Just drop down a bit. And this is 500 metres. Perfectly good reception down by the water. But only in certain spots.
Has a legal obligation to facilitate a delivery. The Israeli military needs to open up its own commercial crossings into Gaza, and its troops have an obligation.
This is 520 metres. Yep, there's a sign of it there at 520. $540 meters. Right. It's still about 540 meters. It's not quite readable. Okay, just in the sweet spot, 540 meters. Yes, it's Christmas. Can we claim 550 meters? This is 560 meters. Just climb up the mound a little bit. Well, you just heard a skerrick there, so a little bit of signal at 560 meters. Now we're at 520 meters near the water, walking towards the transmitter and starting to get reception again. So that's 540 meters. Line of sight between these two 2.4 gigahertz Dickie walkie-talkies. We'll call that an Australian record. If you do any better, then please let me know in the comments. Because it's Christmas, we'll make this a competition giveaway. If you're within Australia and you buy one of these pairs of walkie-talkies, do a test, make a video, and get more range than I did, then let me know, make a comment and have a link, and the person who responds with the biggest range will get this free book pack, some old electronic and antenna books, might even throw in some more things, but anyway, it's just before Christmas, so I thought we'd have a giveaway. You need to be within Australia, buy these walkie-talkies from Aldi, do a range test, make a video and get more range than I did, and then let me know in the comments, and then we'll send you all these books if you're the person who's got the furthest distance. Live the QRP life with minimum QRP. It covers equipment, antennas and operating to make you successful with low power amateur radio. For more information, visit my website VK3YE.com or search the title on Amazon.
And then it said, payment not accepted. And I was thrilled to bits. It meant I got the free farmer. Magnificent. Little wins, little wins. Trevor, I love hearing about John's love life, or lack thereof. Well, it's the funniest thing. So more of that, please.